If you're eating perfectly, exercising consistently, and you're still not losing weight, this video explains the emotional and energetic blocks that are keeping your nervous system stuck in survival mode and making weight loss biologically impossible. I'm Carly Schroeder, and I specialize in helping women clear the emotional and energetic blocks that's keeping the stuck weight through functional nutrition and through informed healing and understanding the emotional body. If you're someone who is doing everything right, but your body still feels like it's fighting against you, then this really isn't about willpower. Because I know you're a hard worker. I know you're putting in the effort. It's about an energetic block from past instances or a dysregulated nervous system that's impacting everything from your metabolism, your hormones, your gut health. Before I explain what's really happening with those blocks, if you're somebody who feels like you're holding on to the weight for protection, I've created a secret physiology behind the 9 p.m. cravings guide that explains exactly how your emotional blocks create those nighttime eating patterns. Go ahead and grab the link below because I'll show you the mind-body connection behind all of it. Now let's dive into these energetic blocks that I'm speaking about. Let me first paint the picture that you have likely tried. You've done the macro counting, you've done the calorie deficits, you've done different things with meal timings. You've probably tried multiple workout programs. You've probably tried different supplements for your metabolism or for your hormones or for your gut. You might have even done therapy for your relationship with food, and yet your body still feels like it's stuck. The weight doesn't budge. Your energy is still low, you still feel like your body is actively working against you, and I want you to tell you it's not just you. Here's what really is happening. Underneath all of that is the emotional body. Our past emotions that we haven't processed actually create these energetic blocks in your body, in your nervous system. And these blocks keep your body in this constant state of stress, that fight or flight mode, making the weight release very challenging and maybe even impossible, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you have that perfect diet. What has really happened over years of accumulated stress, over years of unprocessed emotions, is we have these energetic blocks in our body, and it's stored in the fascia in our tissue. Your body stays in this place of holding on to stress and makes it biologically impossible to release the weight. These energetic blocks don't just disrupt your emotions for the day. They actually disrupt your gut health. Think about your stomach acid, and it impacts the pH of your body, your hormone balance, your leptin and ghrelin hormones, the hunger or the satiation hormones are all out of whack due to stress, and your metabolic function. And your body will learn to store weight because it's trying to protect itself against this perceived threat. I want to share a story about Natalie. She was a woman who was doing everything right. She was eating clean, whole foods. She was working out on a daily basis, going to some intense workout classes, taking supplements for all her conditions, and she had tried countless different approaches for her health issues. While her body was still stuck in this chronic inflammation, she was on different kinds of medications and dealing with appendicitis, and even had faced different types of cancer. She told me that she felt like her body was constantly fighting against her. But when we looked deeper, we found that her physical symptoms weren't just like a surface level health issue. This was a physical manifestation of the emotional and the chronic stress patterns that had accumulated from years starting at her childhood. She had been carrying this unprocessed stress and grief of not being fully seen, taken care of, and nurtured in the way that she needed in her really, really young years. Her body was literally inflamed from the inside out due to these energetic blocks. The breakthrough came when Natalie realized that her medications were only treating symptoms of her inflammation, and that the inflammation was caused by the stored trauma and emotional blocks. So when we cleared that energetic pattern that was keeping her body in this constant state of stress, and we started to release the emotional stories that she was holding on to in her body about how she didn't feel loved, how she didn't feel safe, how she didn't feel cared for by her parents, and we started to put in the new stories, or she started to find her voice and ask for what she actually needed, And not surprising at all, after she started doing this, matched with the whole foods, matched with eating the right supplements, and matched with her moving her body, she actually did lose the stuck 20 pounds that she thought was maybe just menopause. And after working together, she realized a completely new way of healing, acknowledging her emotions, allowing herself to feel those emotions, purge them, and doing it for her health on the inside out and releasing that tightness, tension that she had been holding on to for years. Diet and exercise approaches assume that your nervous system is completely regulated, that your body feels safe. But if you have dealt with difficult experiences of the past or dealt with chronic stress, or you don't really feel that complete safety in your body, in your worth, or in your control from those early years in your life, your body is literally just trying to do its job and protect you. The problem is, these protective mechanisms are now keeping you stuck. So the solution isn't just to try harder with more diet, more exercise, or more fasting. It's clearing the emotional and energetic blocks that are keeping your nervous system dysregulated in the first place. Well, we need to identify the dysregulated emotions that you might have learned to stuff down or store in your body. You can use somatic or energy healing techniques to clear them. I love to use bilateral tapping, thinking about walking, using that right and left hemisphere, jumping, dancing, shaking. All these things are really great to help release the stored and stuck energy. You want to support your nervous system in a way that makes it feel safe again. So this isn't the time for cold plunges. This is the time for warm, hot showers. This is the time to nurture yourself with loving kindness and make your body feel safe again. This type of work is transformational work. It requires that you go inside and meet those points of the past that still arise anger or frustration or even that freeze state intentionally, so you can break through them and overcome them for once and all. The guide that I mentioned, The Secret Psychology Behind Your 9 p.m. Cravings, breaks down exactly how emotional blocks can create that nighttime eating pattern that feels impossible to control. It's specifically designed for women who suspect that there's something deeper going on with their evening food compulsions. So go ahead and grab that now below. Stop trying to override your body's protective mechanisms and start clearing out the blocks that created them to begin with. Like this video and follow along if you are looking for a smarter way to address your weight gain instead of just spending more and more time on the treadmill or cutting back your calories or living on lettuce for the rest of your life.